Hello and welcome back. Today I have a 4K 5 megapixels USB webcam, and it was sent to me by Phoebe from Phonefix China. In Phonefix China they have a lot of equipment like cameras, microscopes, a lot of tools, power supply, everything for electronics repairs. And she asked me if I would be interested in this webcam, 5 megapixels, and it just connects via USB, not with HDMI, so I don't need any fancy capture cards. Also, there is no driver needed, you just plug it in into your computer. And with this special lens, and it seems like a real professional lens, it can do 6 to 60 millimeters. So I really think I can go from 30 centimeters, like 100 of meters. I think it's almost from, yeah, it's CCTV lens. So it is also for video security. So I think it will have a huge range. And let me tell you how I want to use it here. So for my screen recorders I use this, and my camera is here, it's now switched on, and well, you can see the little preview. Then I'm here in the bottom, and the quality is good enough for that. Well, usually when I do my screen recordings and I like to show you what I'm doing on the PC, you see my little picture in the bottom below. And yeah, for this work my standard webcam that is on top of my screen is usually enough, but sometimes I want to show something on my desk. But sometimes I also need to show the device itself, and then I use an extra camera, and that's also with the webcam. For instance, if I'm sort of programming the signal generator, but I also want to show you the screen at the same time, then instead of my picture, I put there the other camera. So I have this construction with another webcam. I can just, let me see, put this in here, and then I can point at the device that I want. So now this camera here is looking at the signal generator, and then when I, for instance, flash the firmware, you can see then on the screen what happens. So then I do my programming here, and then I switch over from the camera. Well, I switched over now to the other camera, but as you can see, it is not that. The quality of this camera is not good. So I need to look in my preview what you see, and well, this is what we see, and I can maybe make the picture a little bit bigger. Let me try that. Like this, but still it is kind of a fisheye and the quality is not that good. So I said, okay, let's try this 4K 5 megapixel camera and let's see what that does. Well, let's have a look at the product. It does look a lot more impressive than a normal webcam. HD digital camera. It doesn't say it's 4K, but it already impresses me with this big box. I like there is a screw in the bottom and the top. So if you put it on a tripod, you can maybe put even a microphone on top. Or if you, what I had with the other stand, if I need to fix it from the top, I can also. And oh yeah, it's got a huge chip. Huge chip. Wow. With the dust cover, well, it's all clean. I think it's a proper Sony. We can check that later in the specifications. And it even has a lens. It is a 6 to 60 millimeters 1.6 f. So this will give it a huge range. Look at this, this looks like a proper lens. Also with dust covers, wow. I think I will just put this on a tripod instead of hanging it, and then it gives me a lot more room to move, because I can probably just zoom in just as easy. Just to compare, this is the new webcam, and this is what I had, and of course it has now optical zoom. Now optical, well, there is an optical lens, but what can you expect from that? So I really expect super nice picture of the new webcam, and I like, because of the zoom, I can put it on the tripod. The cable is long, I like that a lot. Well, how big is this camera? The box itself, 4 inches 10 centimeters, 2 inches 5 centimeters, and the total 7 inches, almost 18 centimeters. I have my simple tiny tripod here. It's a little bit less stable because it is older, and I'm just using this for mobile use when I'm on the road, but it probably just works with exactly the same system and screws. So let's try to screw this on. Yeah, it's just exactly the same. Click it in. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Well, let's see if we point it at the generator. I will do it like this. Okay, we can point it. Yeah, this is a bit old. Let's see. Let's see about not needing a driver. I have the USB cable here. I always open the device manager so we can see what's actually happening. I'm not sure if when I plug in the camera of my recording software will just keep playing, or it will try to switch over to the camera. And probably the camera should come somewhere here, or it is an image device. Yeah, this is, it will maybe be added here, or it will be a universal camera. So let me just plug it in and let's see if it starts asking for drivers or not. It finds a camera. Here it is already. So okay, I cut it in the screen. I need to open so I can see what I'm doing. I can increase a little bit and we can see how good the camera actually is. And well, I can zoom out, and then I need to refocus it a little bit. And then we can see a lot more. These possibilities I didn't have with the other. And I can get closer, closer, closer. Refocus. Look at that. It auto has a sort of autofocus, it seems. And I can even do exposure. Oh. But I can zoom a lot more, I think. Oh. So that is pretty close. We can really see the display, and it is super, super sharp. And I think we can even go closer. Look at that. And this is from a distance like 40-50 centimeters, I think. Okay, I'm now pointing at all the mesh that I have. And this is at least 2 meters away. 3 maybe even. And let's zoom into the multimeter. There we have it. I think I can even go closer. Sorry for the shaking, but we can just read the multimeter. Look at that. What a reach this camera have. So the only thing now I need is then a very steady tripod, and then this is a huge improvement. So let's have a look at the company. They call themselves Phonefix China, but the website has a different name, and it is diyfixtool.com. And well, as I said, they have all kinds of tools: soldering irons, heat guns, microscopes, optical ones as digital ones. They have even parts for phones, I think. It is incredible. They have a huge stuff. Just have a look at them. And I think even if you subscribe to the newsletter, here it says 10%, but when you visit for the first time, you even get an offer for 15%. Oh, here it is. It comes. Here I get an offer for 15% off if you subscribe to the newsletter. Well, just if you are interested. The webcam that I just showed you is this one, the 5 megapixel 4K 10 times zoom. Well, I think it zooms a lot more with the lens I currently have. That's this one, the 6-60. You can even buy a proper tripod with it. That is maybe would have been a good idea for me, because my spare one is a bit shaky. And here is the sensor they are using. It's the CMOS IMX317. So thank you Phonefix China for letting me try this camera. Thank you for watching, and I hope this will improve a little bit some parts of my videos, and I hope to see you next time.